Right.
Really cool, actually.
Yeah, we went some you know, Great Depression. Actually, it's not meant to be resolved. This is just 5 years on, so probably with that, different part of the world.
January 1st, 1944. Another new year has begun, and we're in the middle of the great terror known as winter. We've been here 1 year, 5 months, and 25 days. We're all thinner, paler, and a lot hungrier. We've been plagued by medical problems. Someone is always suffering from something. And although we can't call a doctor, our favorite dentist is never too far away.
If you could hold on just a little longer, Mrs. Von Don, I'm almost done.
How can I? You're killing me.
If you'd stop complaining, perhaps I could finish sooner.
All right, I'll try.
Mrs. Von Don, please, you've got my instrument stuck in your tooth.
Is that my fault? I'll pull it out.
Stop moving. You're making it go in even further.
There, I got it.
I'm lucky. I've been healthy. In fact, I've been growing. So much so, I can't even fit into my shoes anymore, let alone anything else. And there's another thing. Something happening inside me. Every time I get my period, and it's only been 3 times, I get this feeling that, despite the pain, I have a sweet secret. And I long for the time I'll feel that secret again. Sometimes I lie in bed at night and I touch my breast and listen to the beating of my heart. One time, when I spent the night at Jopi's, I could no longer restrain my curiosity about her body, which she always kept hidden from me. I asked her if, as proof of our friendship, we could touch each other's breasts. She refused. I also had the terrible desire to kiss her, which I did. Every time I see a female nude, like the Venus in my art history books, I go into ecstasy. Sometimes the feeling is so exquisite, I have to struggle to hold back my tears. And there's another thing. Peter. Whenever he looks at me with those eyes.
Me!
Oh, Happy New Year, me.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Oh,
Really, have to stay to yourself, but we love that you can come.
Oh, me. You smell like the wind.
And how are you?
Would you mind delivering this letter to Charlotte for the new year?
Of course.
Muchin.
Feeling any better, Virgo? A little. Well, maybe this will make you feel even better yet.
Oh, Woody the cake! Cake! I'll get the plate.
Is it your special spice cake?
Spice cake, exactly your favorite.
Oh, everyone's
What is
favorite.
Treat. Oh,
doesn't it?
Let's pray it will.
There's a night, Petronella. Now, how many of us are there?
Oh, none for me, thank you.
Oh, but Mickey Mouse.
Well, that leaves 7.
8. 8! The same number it always is.
I took it for granted that Margot wouldn't have any.
Why not?
Pick a piece of cake.
I didn't want her to start coughing again. 8, yes, of course, 8.
And please, Mrs. Frank should cut the cake. Mrs. Frank divides things better.
What are you saying? Don't I always give everyone exactly the same?
Yes, everyone always gets exactly the same. Mr. Von Don always gets a little bit more.
Now, just a minute.
Please, please. Meek, you see how a little spice cake goes to our heads?
Here, Mrs. Frank. You cut.
It looks delicious, Meek.
Oh, that's slow. Be sure you won't have a pee
Now
now.
I have to leave in a minute.
Oh, Nietzsche. Jan is a very lucky man to have a woman who can bake like that.
Jan, tell us about Jan.
Jan is taking me to a party tonight.
You must remember everything so you can tell us all the details.
Everyone you dance with? Jan, only Jan. Oh, it seems that I've forgotten something or someone.
Me?
What? What is it? Come on. I can't stand the suspense. Oh, my. Where did you find
You
them?
can't even get a slipper on the black market these days.
Look, they match. Incredible.
All grown up, ready for Hollywood.
Oh. Enjoy the man. Oh. And don't worry, I'll give you a full report tomorrow.
Neat. There's something I need you to do for me.
What?
What are you talking about?
What is it?
You know what I'm talking about. He wants to sell her fur coat.
No, no, Pootie. That's my coat. I've had this coat for 17 years. My father gave me this coat. You have no right. Don't you dare!
I have to give it up.
Let go!
You can't expect to hold on to a fur coat when people are in desperate need of work.
Let go of it, please!
Besides, we're broke. We need the money.
I have to sell it. I remember when a new year was something to look forward to.
You mustn't give up hope, Mrs. Fromm.
No hope to be had. I know that. I know the night I came to power when that voice came screaming out of the radio. I said, paralyzed. Now in London, what is the Dutch Queen doing? What are they all doing? Not even mentioning the word Jew. The trains are still leaving. Why don't they bomb the tracks? I can't talk about this with the others, Steve.
I understand, Mrs. Fromm.
I know they're counting the days. They're making plans when the war was over, but I have to tell you, I feel the end will never come. Sometimes I want to give myself up.
Mrs. Fromm, you must try to take things a little bit easier. They need you. The children need you.
So ashamed to feel this way. I know you and Mr. Kroll have it just as hard.
No, Mrs. Fromm, we don't.
Thank you for listening to me.
No. Ce n'est pas ce que tu penses.
Hans, Mr. Dussel. Hans, from penser, to think. Ce que vous ne faites pas vos
You're going too fast.
Oui, je sais.
Je sais. I know that one.
Bon, continue on. La page suivante, s'il vous plaît.
I just don't understand. I would never, never do anything like that to you.
The coat was 17 years old, for God's sake. The skins had seen their day.
No, that's not the point, and you know
I
it.
know we need the money! We have no money! Can you get that through your head?
You never knew anything!
God, here we go again.
That coat was the last thing! Oh, world! God!
You still got us, haven't you?
You took the last memory of my father
Oh, please
away!
don't let me hear about your precious father again. If it wasn't for your father, for that coat, for the apartment and all of our damn possessions in it, we'd be in America by now.
It's not her fault.
Oh, please, it was you two and you...
I only stayed because of you.
Believe me, I knew which way the wind was blowing.
Oh, sure. You know everything.
Mother, please stop.
Your mother will never listen.
If I could just say one thing.
No, you cannot! You've said too much already, and anyway, it's none of your business!
You shouldn't have said that, Mother. What? You hurt her feelings.
I apologize. All right? I apologize to everyone.
Left us.
Thanks.
Sorry for what happened one day. I wish I could have said something. Sometimes they make me feel so. I can't stand it when they. Sometimes I wish that I didn't belong to them at all. I mean, what if I turn out like that? Like him? What if I'm like him?
You're not. I know it.
All I can say is that if it wasn't for you, you're always a big help to me.
I am. How?
When you're cheerful, well, it keeps me from being depressed.
I'm not always so cheerful, you know, inside. It's hard. When you want to cry or something, there's nowhere to go.
It's easier for me, I guess, whenever there's a fight with my parents, I just duck into my room.
You're lucky to have a room of your
At
own.
least you can talk to your parents.
Not really. I can't talk to my mother about anything. She doesn't understand. And I can talk to father about everything except mother. I don't think you can really be intimate with someone if they're holding something back, do you?
I think your father's terrific.
He likes you too.
You think so?
I can tell from the little things he says. It's funny, isn't it?
What?
I mean, we've been here almost a year and a half, and this is the first time we've ever really talked.
I know what you mean.
You know something, Peter?
What?
I've never really had a friend before. someone I could truly confide in.
Neither. Smile for me.
Why?
Dimple when you smile.
Dimples. The only mark of beauty I possess.
Not true. You're pretty.
Me? The sun is shining. The sky a deep blue. There is a magnificent breeze, and I am longing for everything. I wander from room to room, breathe through the crack in the window frame, feel my heart beating as if to say, can't you fulfill this longing at last? I long for every boy, and to Peter, I want to shout, say something! Don't just smile at me all the time! Touch me! So I get that delicious feeling inside. I feel spring within me. I feel spring awakening. I feel it in my entire body and soul. I'm utterly confused. I don't know what to read or to write or to do. I only know I am longing.
What is it?
Don't ask.
I need to know. I have to be prepared.
My God, I can't eat this again. Pickles, kale, and rotten potatoes. Every night for weeks now.
Something wrong, Mr. Dussel? You try cooking for a change instead of insulting my wife.
I think you prepared the kale very well, Mrs. Von Don. I don't know how you do it.
Mr. Frontboy is the soul of politeness.
Every night, another miracle. Oh,
Careful, Mr. Dussel. We don't want to clog the pipes like last week.
Please. Oh, you're not eating. Eat. You have to eat.
I'm not hungry.
If she doesn't want it, Peter will take it.
come, Margot, just take a bite.
I can't.
It's like a bird. Look at her. Every day a smaller bird. Margot, doing the best I can.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Von Dunn.
Anne's eating. Peter's eating.
And how do you do it? I don't look at it. I pretend it's delicious, and before I know it, it's gone.
Very wise, Annika.
I eat because I'm hungry.
Come, Margot, you've got to force yourself. You're too thin.
Not the only one. We're all famine.
Will this war ever be over?
This war will be over a lot sooner if the damn British would start moving.
Oh, please, not tonight.
The British are fighting for their lives.
They'll make the move when the time is right.
When we're dead and buried, you mean? It's amazing how strong those Germans are.
Oh, so it's amazing. So what you're saying is the Germans are so strong they're going to win this war, is that right?
They might. They very well might if the British don't start the
They're
invasion.
moving, for crying out loud. 3,000 tons of bombs dropped over Hamburg on Sunday. Isn't that enough for you?
No.
Oh, how many bombs do you need?
Enough! So we don't have to worry about moving to Poland.
Margot?
Mr.
Please hurry up.
You think I like spending my life in there?
Mr. Crawler.
sorry to come this time of night, but something's happened.
What?
We must all be more careful, more quiet.
What's happened?
In the storeroom the other day, a man came to me and said, "What do you hear of Mr. Frank?" I told him I heard the rumor you were in Switzerland. He said he heard that too, but he thought I might know something more. And today, while I was signing some invoices, I looked up and I saw him staring at the bookcase.
Oh my God.
He said he thought he remembered a door there. Then he asked for more money, 10 more guilders a month.
Blackmail.
For 10 guilders, very modest blackmail.
It's just the beginning.
What did you tell him?
I told him I had to think about him. I mean, should I pay him? Should I try
For
to
God's sake,
fire him?
pay him the money.
No, offer him half. We'll find out if it's blackmail or not.
He may know nothing. He's just getting so dangerous out there. He can't trust anyone. You must all be more quiet. Quiet. I'll offer him half.
Thank you, Mr. Crawler.
We'll hope for the best.
Thank you.
Please, Mother, don't be upset. I can't bear it sitting here this way.
I'm all right, Anna. You go back to supper.
I'd rather stay here with you.
And now from London, a message from the Dutch Minister of Education, Mr. Gerrit Bolkestein.
History cannot be written on the basis of official documents alone. If our descendants are to understand what we as a nation have endured during these years, we need simple, everyday pieces. A diary, letters from a forced
I
laborer
can't
in
believe
Germany.
it. Did he really just say a diary? I will start revising tomorrow. Maybe one day I could publish a novel. The Secret Annex. Based on my diary. Unless you write. You can't know how wonderful it feels. When I write, I shake off all my cares. But I want to do more than that. I want to be useful and bring enjoyment to all people, even those I've never met. I want to go on living, even after my death.
Mr. Dussel's getting awfully impatient out there.
Let him, I'm always waiting for him.
Are you going up to the attic with Peter again tonight? You've already spent so much time there today, and
I've gone up there exactly twice. Once to practice French together and once to get the potatoes for supper.
But you know Mrs. Von Don, she has a comment for every little thing.
She can't help herself. It's in her nature. Besides, I don't think it's Mrs. Von Don that's upsetting you.
I'm not upset.
You're not jealous of Peter and me? I'd be insanely jealous if it were you instead of me.
Yes, I imagine you would be. But I'm not.
Aren't you, Margot? Tell me the truth.
Who wouldn't want someone to visit with every night? To have deep, serious conversations